All right, good morning, everyone. So today's Friday, last day of the week. You made it. Today you'll be given a worksheet titled Two-Step Equation Maze, which can also be found here. So this maze is meant for you to practice some of our solving equation skills from last Friday, the 7th. Okay, so Friday the 7th, which was the last day I was in class with you, we covered some of these equations. Okay, so let's go through, refresh you on some of them before we do the maze. So one-step equations. M plus 12 equals 10. So if I want to get rid of 12, I subtract 12 from both sides, which cancels that out. I get m equals to 10 minus 12. M is negative 2. I'm done. Okay, over here, same thing. I want g on its own, so I want to get rid of the negative 9. I'm going to add 9 to both sides. Negative 2 plus 9 is 7 equals to, well, this is gone, so g equals to 7. We're done. Over here, negative 7 times y equals negative 91. Well, I want y, so I divide both sides because the opposite of multiplication is division. Divide both sides by negative 7, y equals to negative 91 divided by negative 7, giving me 13. Done. Last but not least, the opposite of dividing by 9 is multiplying by 9. So I'm going to multiply this by 9, multiply that by 9. The 9's cancel out. A equals to negative 36, because 4 times 9 is 36. Done. Now, there were a few examples that I did not cover, and that was fractions. So what happens when I get a fraction with the variable? Well, to get rid of the fraction, you multiply by the denominator, which is just the bottom of a fraction. So in this case, if I want to get rid of the denominator, I multiply both sides by 3 because the denominator is 3. By doing so, you cancel out the denominator and you get 2x is equal to 10 times 3 is 30. And then your next step is just to divide both sides by 2. Then x is equal to 15, and you're done. Okay? Number 6, same thing. I see a fraction, so to get rid of the fraction, I multiply both sides by 9. Okay, so then that means that's gone. I get 4w is equal to negative 72. Divide both sides by 4. W is equal to whatever 72 divided by 4 is. So negative 72 divided by 4 equals to negative 18. And we're done. Over here, multiply the top and bottom by 5. Or sorry, not top and bottom. Multiply both sides by 5. So I get negative 6k is equal to 60. Because 12 times 5 is 60. Divide both sides by negative 6. K is equal to negative 10. Last but not least, the denominator is 2, so I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. That's gone, giving me negative 1m is equal to negative 18. Divide both sides by negative 1. M is equal to 18. Done. Okay, and then last but not least, two-step equations. So we did do these last week, and I'm confident the majority of you would be able to solve these. So our first step is to isolate for x. Okay, so in order to do that, we need to get rid of anything that's surrounding x on that side of the equal sign. So first off, let's identify where the variable is. It's right there. So we want to work backwards. So number 1, undo the addition or subtraction. So this 8 I want to get rid of. So how do I get rid of an 8? Subtract 8 from both sides. So that's gone. So I get 6x is equal to 50 minus 8 is 42. Then divide both sides by 6. So x is equal to 7. And we're done. Okay, same thing over here. Identify the variable. And first I need to undo the addition subtraction first. So to undo negative 5, I'm going to add 5. Okay, so that's done. 2x is equal to 16. Divide both sides by 2. X is equal to 8. Okay, I'm going to do two more. In fact, I'm going to do one with a fraction. Because no, you know what? I'll just do all of them. So here, identify the variable. Okay, so undo addition and subtraction first. So take away a 9, take away a 9, which gives me, that's gone. So 4 is equal to negative 4x. Divide both sides by negative 4. So x is equal to negative 1. We're done. Over here, identify the variable, which is right there. Whoops. So undo addition and subtraction first. I have a positive 7, so I'm going to take away 7. Take away 7. That's gone, leaving me with negative 3x is equal to 27. Divide both sides by negative 3. X is equal to negative 9. We're done. Fractions. So to undo fractions, or to get rid of them, multiply everything by the denominator. So in this case, the denominator is 2. So multiply this by 2, the 7 by 2, and the 9 by 2. So then the 2 here disappears, and I get x minus, well, 7 times 2 is 14, equals 9 times 2 is 18. So now all I need to do is isolate for x. So to get rid of the 14, add 14, add 14, cancels out. X is equal to 32. And we're done. Okay, let's do another one with fractions. So I see a negative 5, so I'm going to multiply this by negative 5. I'm going to multiply this by negative 5. I'm going to multiply this by negative 5. So which means that the negative 5's disappear there, and I'm left with x. Negative 5 times 11 is negative 55. 8 times negative 5 is negative 40. Now I want x on its own, so I'm going to add 40, add 40. So x is equal to negative 15. And we're done. Okay, here's another one. Again, the fraction, there's a 5 in the denominator, so multiply by 5, by 5, by 5. So these disappear, I just get 3x. 22 times 5 is 10. That shouldn't be an equal sign. Plus 110. And then we've got 28 times 5, 140. Okay, so undo the addition and subtraction first. So subtract 110, giving me 3x is equal to 30. And then divide both sides by 3. X is equal to 10. Okay, last but not least, I see a 3. So multiply by 3, multiply by 3, multiply by 3. The 3's disappear, giving me negative 1x. 1 times 3 is 3. Negative 7 times 3 is negative 21. Undo the 3, take away 3, take away 3. So I get negative 1x equals to negative 24. And then divide both sides by negative 1. X is equal to 24. And we're done. So for the maze, your job is simply, you're going to start here, okay, you're going to solve for x. So I'm going to do this first one for you. So I'm going to take away 10 from both sides. 4x is equal to negative 36. Divide both sides by 4. X is equal to negative 9. So now, starting here, is it 9, negative 4, or negative 9? Well, I found negative 9, which means follow that, and that's the next question you solve, and so forth, okay? Obviously, your job is to get to the end. Okay? Alrighty, this is the last video for this week. I will see everybody on Monday. Take care.